Well, hello, my beautiful lions and lionesses. Welcome to my channel. I'm Angelie, and I welcome you with open arms and a loving heart, Leo. This is a general reading for the Leo Collective and applies to you no matter when you see this video. With any of my videos, there are no time limits on the messages that I have for you. If you see it this week, it's meant for you to see it. If you see it 2 weeks from now, the message is still good. If you see it a year from now, the message still stands true. I encourage you, Leos, to take what resonates with you and use it for your benefit. If it doesn't resonate with you, it was meant for someone else somewhere else in the world. So, with that being said, Leo, please remember to click the subscribe button if you enjoy my readings and click the notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. So, if you would like to join me in a brief meditation, that would be great. And that way, we can get connected through the cosmic vibes that unite us. Okay, I would like you to close your eyes and take a deep breath, Leo. My beautiful, beautiful Leos. Take a deep breath and just feel the energies of release. Exhale long and slow and release everything. All of your cares and concerns. Let's release that energy. Take another deep breath. And as you breathe in all the love and support of the universe. Breathe out and release all that no longer serves you. One more deep breath, Leo. Breathe in. And breathe out. I'm smudging the energy with Palo Santo. Here we go. If this resonates, Leo, I am sending healing energy to you right now through our connection, clearing all of the energy blocks around you throughout your auric field. I am sending Reiki energy your way. And I offer you blessings of healing, love, light, and peace. All right. Let's begin. I have several different cards here, as you can see. And before starting the video, I asked what this video should be about. And it gave me the Queen of Pentacles. So that means I'm to discuss your finances with you. Okay? Now, we're going to set this aside for a minute, and we'll get to that in a few minutes. Right now, I want to give you an option. I have 3 decks of cards here for you to choose. You can choose 1, 2, or 3. If all 3 resonate with you, then choose them and we will pull a card from each deck and give you the message from that card. If you notice, I've placed crystals on top of each deck. On the first deck, the Wisdom of Avalon. For those of you who are interested and would like to get these decks, this is the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. And with this deck, I have a green calcite. And green calcite, if you don't know anything about crystals yet, it brings a renewed sense of purpose and vitality and a desire to make positive changes in your life. It also encourages forgiveness of yourself and of others, and it brings a softness to the heart. This is for the heart chakra, and it stimulates compassion. Okay, well, there we go. All right, so that's for the Wisdom of Avalon. And now we have Earth Magic, and what other stone would be fitting of Earth Magic is the Tiger's Eye. Isn't that just gorgeous? And so the Tiger's Eye, it's a crystal that it's a powerful stone that helps you to release fear and anxiety. And it aids in harmony and balance. It helps to restore balance. It also stimulates taking action and helps you to make decisions with discernment and understanding and to be unclouded by your emotions. And Leo, you can be quite the emotional person. Let's face it. Leos love drama. I have a Leo moon. I enjoy drama to a degree, but a good drama. But Leos are the kings and queens of drama. No offense, but it's a good thing because you keep us entertained, Leo, and I love that about you. So here's your stone for this, and that's Earth Magic Oracle cards. And then we have the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. And here, looky here, we have a red jasper heart. And this is a stone of empowerment. It brings strength to help you resist emotional domination by others and the courage to overcome domestic violence. It also sustains those in the process of healing and recovering from violent sexual experiences. Some of you have probably experienced that, and you'll know what this means. I myself have been through some of these experiences, and those experiences help us to become better healers. So I want you to know this, Leo. If that's something that you're going through or have been through, trust in the process that it's helping you to become a better version and helping you to align with your higher self, because you can help heal others because you know what they've gone through and you can relate. And that's how we become great healers, is when we go through things like this. So this is your stone for the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So I'll give you a minute and you can choose those. Choose whichever one resonates with you the most. And I'm going to read a spiritual message for you that I pulled out of this deck, the Flower of Life. This was gifted to me by a very dear friend. So I'm going to read this message, and then we'll go back and we'll pick a card from each of these so that you can find out the message from the card that you chose, okay? All right, so this card here has beautiful scenery on the back of it. And the message of this card is flow. To be open means to flow, not to hold yourself rigid in fear and resistance. Your true nature is openness. You do not have to achieve it, for you are already open. It is the mind that is closed, locked into certain belief systems that arise from your conditioned experience. The open heart, Leo, is open to all experiences. For the wisdom of your heart, your Leo heart, knows that at the center of all experience is love. If you are searching for serenity, security, prosperity, and to be loved. Know that it already exists, Leo. All you have to do is feel it and see it. As you do, the old illusions fueled by outdated beliefs and thought patterns will dissolve, and your energy will transcend, moving you towards more of who you are. Leo, feel the flow. All right. So I take it you have chosen your cards by now. So we're going to start out with the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck. And we're going to ask for one card to reveal a message to the Leo Collective. One card to give us the message for the Leo Collective. What does the Leo Collective need to hear today? One card is all we need. And these readings are for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter as well. And for any cross watchers who are watching, you are welcome as well. Oh, we're getting there. One card. What is the message for Leo today? There we go. Oh, we have burden. So let's look at this and see what it says in here about burden. What burdens are you carrying on this part of your journey, Leo? Are you transporting those of others out of generosity or codependency? Is this burden so heavy that it slows you down? This marker asks you to stop and look at your responsibilities, your commitments, and all that you bring with you on your journey. Are you clinging to an unhealthy relationship out of fear? Are you taking on the burden of others to prevent them from getting hurt? You know, you Leos are good for that. You don't want to see anybody hurt. Leo has one of the biggest hearts, and they don't want to see, and they root for the underdog. You guys really do root for the underdog, and that is so noble of you. Are you taking on the burden of others to prevent them from getting hurt? Do you know that this enables others to avoid learning their life lessons and doesn't really help at all? Let me say that again. Do you know that by taking on the burdens of others prevents them from learning their life's lessons? And that's not helping them at all. Sometimes we have to let people learn their own lessons. We have to let them get hurt. Drawing this card encourages you to release others to their own path. Let them walk their own path. Don't smother them. Don't overprotect. Some Leo mothers I know are very, 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 very protective over their young. And even some of those mothers that have a Leo moon are very protective over their children and their loved ones. So it's really important for you to let them fly. Let them learn. Trust that they can do it. Okay? It's... Release the burden of others to the divine. They also have their own angels and guides just like you do. Trust in the divine plan for everyone. On the sacred path to Avalon, you must be aware that you pack all the essential wisdom tools with you that you will need to chart your course. Integrity, kindness, compassion, discernment, discretion, faith, forgiveness, truth, and love are but some of them. Once your tools are counted, see if the rest of what you're hanging on to is appropriate, Leo. You cannot force something to come or to remain. If its true place is elsewhere, it must be elsewhere. Remember that what is yours can never be taken away. Allowing is the key to this marker for what is yours will come to you. The same applies to the past. This is time to let go of old hurts, resentments, and unresolved anger, for they no longer are welcome burdens on the path ahead. Old and outmoded ideals about life, how you see others, who you are based on who you were, these must also be left behind. Then you can move forward, unencumbered, stepping into the magic of the new present that leads into the best possible future. That is such a wonderful and deeply profound message, Leo. Okay, if you have chosen Earth Magic, let's find out what the card is for this. Okay, what would Earth Magic like to tell Leo Collective today? There we go. River. Ooh, movement. Okay. If you've chosen this card, the softened light from the sun falls upon the meandering river. Let me hold this up here while I read this to you so you can see this. The sparkles reflecting the gentle movement taking place in the river's body. She moves easily around the curves and rocks, sometimes gently as portrayed in this card, and sometimes quite rapidly and intensely. Still, the river's movement will always eventually land her in the bosom of the great-grandmother ocean. Some of her water will evaporate along the way to feed the waters of the sky, just as it takes place in any other bodies of water, and bless the land and seas with the replenishment in a perfectly natural cycle that helps the planet sustain itself. Water is our lifeblood, a nutrient more essential than food. The flow of water throughout our own bodies serves as a metaphor for how life itself flows through us and expresses as us. Fighting or blocking the flow of your life force can lead you to feeling spiritually void and disconnected from Source. Just like the metaphor of the river, it does not work to force or fight this compelling movement. When you simply pay attention and observe the flow, it becomes easier to navigate your experiences and see what lies ahead, or at least get a sense of what is to come by the ever-changing geography that unfolds as you cruise along. This is amazing. We're right in the flow. We got the flow over here. Now we have the river. Isn't that just beautiful? Leo, this is so awesome for you. And now we have the guidance. If you chose this card, let's see what the message is for you. What is the message? That was quick. Celeste, bodies of water. Well, we have a lot of water energy, Leo. So I guess you're supposed to spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. That is the message for this. Celeste. Oh, I guess I could show you this one too, couldn't I? Okay. So, isn't that beautiful? I mean, she's just like, she is the water. It flows through her. It's part of her. So, yes, and this is going to help you get recharged. Okay, so there's that. All right. Now, whichever one of these decks that you chose today, remember the stone. And this is your crystal for today, for this week, for this month, for however long you need it. Once again, green calcite if you chose the first deck, tiger's eye if you chose the second deck, and red jasper if you chose the third deck. These are the crystals that will enhance your energy right now. Okay, like I said, we are dealing with your finances today. So, we are going to find out what is in store for Leos concerning their finances. What is in store for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter finances? It's amazing. I'm feeling an energy. I'm feeling a bending, a bendable, a really subtle, flexible. I'm hearing flexibility right now. I'm hearing that being more flexible in your line of work can really enhance your finances quite a bit. I'm going to pull one more card. That way I have a card for all four directions. East, north, south, west. Earth, air, fire, water. Above, below, in, and out. One more card for the Leo Collective about finances. Okay. So what we have here. We have the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, the Seven of Swords, and the Tower. I've got two sevens on the floor right now. 7-7. That is a mystical, magical number. Lovely. All right. If any of you have been seeing the number 7 or 7-7 or 777 frequently, you might want to pay attention to the message it brings. All right, so the Seven of Wands financially. Sevens are all about pausing for a moment and looking at your harvest. So we're going to ask for a clarification card on this. 7 is kind of like a reflective number. To me, it's kind of, wow. It's a number of going inward for me. So, let's see. The 7, all sevens basically represent spiritual, esoteric, supernatural aspects. It also represents research, study topics of personal interest. So with the 2 sevens here, pay attention to those areas in life. Since we have the 7 of Wands, if you will notice, this man, he is, let me bring this card up closer so you can see. This is a new deck for me, so be patient with me while I'm still learning it. But he's standing at a door. Now he's inside of the house. And he's protecting his territory, if you notice. There is something that he's, shielding against. He's stopping people from leaving or whatever it is, but he's protecting his territory, okay? And his successes. He's on guard. So this tells me to protect your finances right now. Basically, let's pull a clarifying card to get a clearer picture of that. But maybe right now you're spending more than's coming in. And, ooh, okay. Well, okay, there it is. Now we've got the Queen of Wands. Well, this is extravagance, okay? Leos, I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it. You are one of the most extravagant of the signs there is, and you love living a life of luxury. So you might want to tame back your desire to invest in luxurious items right now, especially if you want to have some money at the end of the month or to tie you over till the next paycheck. Okay, so this is a sign of extravagance. So Leo, tame it down, curb that appeal a little bit, just for now. That doesn't mean you have to always curb it. Just for now. Right now, for the next week or so, just tame it down a little bit. Next, we have the Chariot with your finances. Everything's in order. With the Chariot, I see things are moving forward. Your finances are going in the right direction. You're headed in the right direction with your finances. And so we have a clarifying card that just jumped out. The Page of Wands. The message is get creative with your finances. There are so many things that you can do, Leo. You are very gifted, and this is great. I mean, I am so happy to see this reading like it is, because you really have a lot of potential. Yay, Leo, you are so on it. You are gifted with so many different things. I mean, you are fruitful. Look at the trees here. The page is standing between two fruit trees. I mean, this is beautiful, and it has ripe fruit on it. So this is abundance to me. When you have trees full of fruit. I have a peach tree in my backyard, and I'll tell you what, when it is full of peaches, I feel so abundant, and that makes me feel rich and wealthy, because I have a wealth of healthy, nutritious, delicious, I might add, peaches. So the wealth is yours for the taking, Leo. Just get creative with it. Next, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. The Seven of Swords, another seven. Let's look at things in this perspective here. This card right here is warning against deception, whether it's from someone else or you being the deceiver, Leo. The Seven of Swords represents betrayal, trickery. You might be trying to get away with something or sneaking around behind someone's back, or someone could be doing this to you. If you're lucky, you might get away with it. See this guy here? He's got 5 of these swords in his hand, and he's looking back with this look on his face like, yeah, I'm getting away with it. But he left 2 behind. He left some evidence behind. So everything done in the dark always comes to the light. Remember that, Leo. If you're on the deceiving side, remember, karma has a way of returning. And if you're on the receiving side, this is what you need to be on the lookout for. Okay, let's get a clarifying card for that. Here we go. The King of Swords. Oh my goodness, the King of Swords. This just, the King of Swords, really use your head. This guy here is basically saying, be smart. It's a matter of integrity, and it's all about being truthful. When we tell the truth, we don't have to worry about getting caught up in our own lies. That's just how it goes. Okay, so I really feel like this is a warning to be careful of someone who might be trying to deceive you around money. And here's a clarifying card for this card. The last card that I have concerning your finances, now we have the Tower card, and the Tower card is all about abrupt changes. It's about changes that need to take place. And this has to do with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, we see a man here who is, he's holding up a 3 here. And when we have 3, we have a team effort. We have, in this card, it only shows one person, but he's holding up 3 pentacles. In the original Rider-Waite deck, there are 3 people working together. There's the architect and the builders, and they're working together and they're discussing their plans. So this helps them to achieve the ultimate successful end result when it comes to whatever project they are undertaking. This card wants recognition and praise, and it's also a card that says don't go rushing into things, but it's time for you to prepare and to plan. In other words, when people are building, say you're going to build a skyscraper, a tall building that has like 20 floors or something like that, you don't just start throwing things together and hope that it holds up to the weight that it's going to be bearing at the foundation. You start at that foundation with plans. They start with a blueprint. They draw pictures, and a team of people come together and say, well, okay, we see the design. Now we need to know what the weight-bearing load is going to be. We need to know the dimensions that it's going to be. There are so many people that come together to make this one thing happen. And so right now, the advice for you, Leos, is to collaborate with others concerning finances. Maybe join forces with someone, and this will help you get your creative flow going even stronger. Remember, we have the flow, we have the river, and then we had Sulis, which is water. So everything is all about flow with you, Leo. You are in the flow. And with 2 7s on the ground, we have, the universe is saying that, hey, you're on the right path. Anytime we see angel numbers, like there's numbers paired together or 3 numbers, basically that's the universe telling you that you're on the right path. What was the thought you were thinking? What is the repeated thoughts that you're thinking of? So anyways, Leo, this is all I have for you today. And if you would be so kind as to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell and like my video, it will get me recognized on YouTube. It will get me noticed more and help me build my channel. I am new, and if you would like to book a reading with me, you can find my information in the description box below this video. So, from me to you, Leo, you are fantastic, you are beautiful, you are loved, and you are wise. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, and I'll catch you on the next Cosmic Vibe.